0 to 100 in less than 3 seconds. Have a look at the curves, like the door. It's so smooth. You haven't seen this gauge cluster in any car. Have a look at the shape. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum people. I'm Car Kid. You're watching a car review and this is called She Goes. This car name is Mclaren Elva. Elva is a French word and it means she goes, and it's inspired by the 1960s roofless, topless race cars that was built by Bruce McLaren. And there you go with the topless, windowless and windshieldless Mclaren Elva, and today we are going to review it. So the Elva, a totally limited production car, and it was planned for 399 units all over the world. Then the decrease to 249, and then finally the decrease to 149 units all over the world. This is one of the 149 units, and today we are going to review it. Actually, it was launched in Dubai and the delivery started all over the Middle East in mid of the 2021. So I'm really thankful to the Alain Class Motors. They invited me today here to review this beautiful Mclaren Elva, and they got all limited production cars. Do visit their showroom in Sheikh Zayed Road, and all the links in the description. If you need anything, you can say my name and you can get a reasonable discount. So this is actually the 5th edition to the McLaren series after F1. P1, that's there in the orange, the Senna, that's there in yellow, and you can see in the corner the Speedtail. So after these all series, you got the Mclaren Elva series in addition. So the Mclaren Elva is totally built with the carbon fiber. Even the chassis frame is of carbon fiber. So this is the lightest Mclaren ever built. So starting price of this Mclaren Elva, the base price is $1.7 million. It can go up with the requirements and the extra options you want to add in the Mclaren, and it's so expensive. This particular car here in the Alain Class Motors, you can get it from 9 million UAE dirhams. So I have a key of the Mclaren, and you can see backside there is a written Elva and lock, unlock, and you got a button over here with the roof coming up. So you have this compartment. When you keep pressing this key, it will open like that, and you can pull it up. You have a place just to keep your helmet. So you need the helmet for driving. So you have an oil cap at this side, you got a fuel cap at that side, and you got a water cap here, a carbon fiber. So that's how you open this compartment, and that's how you close it. So there you go with the heart of this Mclaren Elva. You got this compartment that you can't open. This is only opened by the Mclaren service center. You got some air intakes over here. Bring more air to cool down this big engine. You got a V8 4.0 liters twin turbocharged, producing 804 horsepower, 800 Newton meters of torque, 7-speed dual clutch transmission, 0 to 100 in less than 3 seconds. So let's talk about the exterior design of the Mclaren Elva. You guys might be thinking this car produces 804 horsepower, and how are you gonna drive with this much power and you got no roof, you got no windscreen, and you don't have any windows at the side? I got answer for you. Answers: Mclaren Elva is equipped with the system that's called AAMS, Mclaren's active air management system. What it does actually, you got channels in Mclaren in different places. First of all, when the air hits to the bumper, it's not blocked actually. You got a channel inside, the air goes in and air comes out from here in the opposite direction. So these holes are built in the opposite direction. So if still some air is gonna hit your face, you got a carbon fiber air deflector that comes out from here to 5.9 inches when you're driving over 25 miles per hour, and goes in automatically and comes out automatically. You got a button inside as well. You can activate this thing from the button. Even you got shape of the Mclaren. Have a look at the fenders here. So the air, if still some air is going to come over your face, This is the gauge cluster actually. Have a look at the shape of this gauge cluster, how it's made. If still some air is going to come and hit your face, it will cut it down and press it down so it goes downwards. This is amazing. Still, if you have some air coming in, have a look at the shape of the McLaren hood. It goes into these doors. You got a tunnel over here, so it goes into these doors straight away to the engine to cool this big V8. So this is the technology that McLaren has given you in the Elva without the roof. And even you got a helmet. If you don't want a helmet, you got glasses that you can wear and drive this McLaren Elva. If still you don't want it with the open roof, there's option for the windshield, but your hood is going to change to the normal. So there is no front hood or a trunk in the front, or a frunk. You can't open it, but you have a little compartment over here that you can open, and you can see the coolant and some oil caps over here. That's all what you can open in the front. So the side look of the McLaren Elva, have a look at the wheels. You got 19-inch wheels, and you got option to increase the size of the wheels. Big McLaren calipers. And have a look at the curves, like the door. It's so smooth. You don't have a door handle because you have a door handle inside. Have a look at the mirrors. They come out from the body because from back it's wider. So you should be having the view. You should know your car. So the curves, clean, smooth door. It goes inside because of the aerodynamics. So powerful car. So you should have these kind of aerodynamics that increase the speed and best handling. Here and at the back here, you got a vent, and it's totally functional. Air goes in, carbon fiber, air goes in to cool down this big monster engine. So these are the doors. You don't have handles or button outside because it really looks smooth and nice from outside, but you got buttons inside here. So when you approaches the McLaren, press it like this and you can open the door like this. How are you going to close the door? When you're going to sit inside like this, and you have a channel or you have a place that you can hold the door, and you can close it like this. But you can open the door from inside. You got button over here. It's really difficult to open it. You have a button here so that you can press it and you can open smoothly. And this is how you're going to open the doors of McLaren Elva. So have a look at this vent or tunnel. You can say this, the air goes directly to the engine. When you open the door, you can see it clearly from here actually. So you have a tunnel over here inside the door, and the air goes in here, and it cools down the engine. So the back look of the Elva, have a look at the exhaust. You got quad exhaust and a different position. You got two at the side and two inside. You got different sounds from these exhausts. Active spoiler. It comes up and down with the speed, and even you have a button that you can control. Have a look at the design of this bumper. Have carbon fiber diffuser inside, and also you have a camera over here that gives you better view on your screen. So time to explain you the interior. When you open the door, have a look at this tub. This is totally carbon fiber, and even at the floor you will see some carbon fiber. Everything is a carbon fiber. You got bucket seats with a carbon fiber at the back, some leather work. These seats can move only front and back, no up and down. You got 6-point harness option in this one. You can install here and with the normal seat belt as well. Let me show you a thing. You haven't seen this gauge cluster in any car. Have a look at the shape. So as I explained to you, the air is coming and it cuts down here and forcefully press it down that it doesn't hit your face. So this paint job is still going to the front. So the interior of the McLaren Elva, and you got amazing interior. Totally a carbon fiber top, two screens over here. You got a gauge cluster screen, and this is the infotainment screen. At the center you got some buttons, D and R, hazard lights. This is the engine start stop. There's a small compartment. When you open it, you have a cup holder and some USB ports over here. Let me explain you the gauge cluster over here. First of all, the drive modes. At the right side, you can press this button and you can change the drive modes: track, sport and comfort, etc. At the left side, you got a similar type of button that you can press and you can go to the details, the fuel details and etc. that you have in this gauge cluster. Down here you got some buttons for the this compartment to open, to lock it, and handbrake and light settings. And one more interesting button. This is a button that you can control this gauge cluster, and when you press it, or a steering actually, you adjust your steering, the whole compartment is going up and down and coming down. Have a look, it's coming down, it will go up. So the whole complete gauge cluster is moving. Right side you got buttons that's with written arrow for your spoiler. This is a button to open the deflector. It's coming up and down or at 25 miles per hour. And you got a lever here that you can press and you can lift the axle from the front. I have shown you in many cars, in Lamborghini, in McLaren and all that. Right side you have an infotainment screen, totally a driver focused. It's a little bit turned to the left side to the driver. This is the button that you can scroll for the volume. Press it, it will go to the menu. Go to the media, again press it for phone and navigation, and even the climate control screen you have it here. So you can select the airflow over here. Again, you can go to settings, different settings in this infotainment. A simple and very driver infotainment screen. I got this compartment over here. Open it and you can have the glasses that are not here right now. A carbon fiber, Elva written over here. And this is the VIN number place. It's here near the door. It's taped, and you got a number for the McLaren over here. So it's also taped. So it's a secret that you don't want to reveal it to people. So this is the key of the Elva. Have a look, and time to start and listen to the roar of this beautiful engine. You have a key, you have to unlock the car, and this is the start stop button. 1 2 3. Oh, so this is amazing with the open roof, and this sound when you drive the 804 horsepower, it will be amazing. So soon I'm gonna drive this Elva. I'm not allowed to drive right now, but very soon there will be a drive review. So this was it with the McLaren Elva. Hope you guys enjoyed. If by mistake I have given you any wrong information, my apologies for that. If you guys have anything that you want me to review, you can mail me at this email. If you'd like to see videos in Urdu language, you can subscribe to my channel. That's Car Kid Asia. Till the next video, take care of yourself and my channel as well. Till the next video, peace out.